All right, so I'm too frustrated to look at the camera. So you tell us what happened on the last day on the morning.
Joe woke me up. He's all ready. He's got his stuff on. And I look at his bike, and the back tire is flat.
It's so appropriate.
Flat.
It's so appropriate.
Flat. Dead as a doornail.
Stupid
back
tire.
Back tire yet again. And so I went and got the stuff for him, and he changed it. And we're only like 40 minutes, 45 minutes behind. Well,
it's unbelievable. I don't care. I might just leave my bike in the Gulf.
No, it costs too much money.
Yeah, it could. All right. Here we go, last day.
And if you can see him, he's coming. To the end of a 26-day trip, about 2,000 miles. Mitch is waiting. Woo! You have made it!
You got manners. Oh my gosh. I think I never get to you. I was like, where are you?
What do you have to say? What's next, Joe?
I'm going to Disney World. Over 2,000 miles, 24 days of biking, 2 rest days. I don't know how many states. Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, Missouri, Tennessee. Never did touch Kentucky.
No.
Mississippi.
And Louisiana.
Arkansas. Louisiana, 9 states.
9 states.
2,000 miles, 24 days of biking.
How many tire issues?
4 flats. I fixed 2 of them. Crossed the Mississippi 23 times. And I saw well over 250 roadkill. I'll get to that later. That's awesome. I saw some crazy things today.
Uh-huh.
So there's the goal. Is there any alligators there?
I hope not.
All right. If there is, it's so worth it.
Mitch is waiting for you.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get in there.
Move. Okay.
There it is.
There's.
Woo! To put this side by side with my
the beginning.
Day 26, and we are
Finished!
You see this? My thumb really hurts.
It does not look very good.
It hurts.
Yeah.
I soaked it in alcohol. It hurts.
Yeah, and then we put Neosporin on it, and we're going to do it again. He's going to take a shower, and he's going to wash it and scrub it, too. Yes. Yeah. And tell them about your tire.
So, I'll get to it, but this is because of my tire. I took a chunk out of it when I fixed it 2 days ago, and then it went great. And then we woke up this morning, as you saw in the earlier segment. It was flat. I had to change it. Guess what chunk I took out of?
Yeah.
An extra chunk in the same place.
Yes. In the greasy and
it hurts.
with dirt. Yes.
We're done. Officially 2,028 miles of blissful bicycling.
Yes.
I don't know how many miles put on the car.
Oh, I have like 4,000 maybe now.
4,000 in the car?
Yeah, I think so. Since we left Springboro.
The day where the flat tire was like the bad thing. everything went pretty good after that. It wasn't as
Yeah.
hot today.
Mhm. You found a
Um,
subway open.
Found a
On a-
subway like all the way down almost to the Gulf. It's weird.
crazy.
It's strange.
It was a weird area. Yeah.
It's like there's only 2 roads that go down south, and a bunch of industry. And once I saw the industry, I thought, okay, I'm not going to see anything more but industry. There's not.
Oh,
On the other side of the industry, there are communities. There's schools.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
stores. It was
Well, Dollar General's, a Family Dollar, and and then some carryouts.
glad I did it. You glad you did it?
Yeah, I am. Yes.
Yeah.
It was
I
good.
feel accomplished.
I'm very proud of you.
And Kim gave me a surprise. First of all, she had banners up for me when I got to the place. So the place where we wanted to go couldn't get to because of the flooding.
Yeah.
The water was too high.
Mm-hmm.
So we found a place to put my bike in, take pictures, as you'll see.
Yeah.
And then we went to this bar restaurant place nearby.
Mm-hmm.
I went in the bathroom to change my clothes because I was a sweaty, gross mess. I come out and the whole place is clapping for me. While I was in there, she made, out of character, she made the announcement of what I did. I come out and everyone's clapping for me.
Want your picture?
That was cool. Got pictures taken, signed the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty nifty. Yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
That was cool.
Yeah.
So now we're done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what else to say.
We're gonna celebrate later with steak.
Well, steak and some beverages. Yes.
Adult beverages.
Adult beverages.
Of
Right.
the tea variety.
Yes. So here's the funny part, and it's funny because I'm done. We put the bike up on the rack. We bring the bike back an hour and a half drive, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Stop to get gas. As I'm filling up the gas tank, I just happened to pinch the back tire with my fingers. It's flat.
Completely flat.
Completely flat.
Yeah.
It wasn't flat all day long.
No.
And now it's completely flat again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand.
Doesn't make sense.
You know what? It's okay because for the next 8 months at least,
Oh, at least.
that bike is dead to me. That bike,
Yep. It won't be touched.
that bike is dead to me. I'm not even going to look at it for at least the next 8 months.
You
maybe.
probably won't even take the water bottles off.
Oh, I'm not even, there's nothing in there that I'm going to be taking out, probably.
Yeah.
But,
Mhm.
all right, so we can't announce tomorrow because we're done.
We're celebrating tomorrow.
We're celebrating tonight. We're staying in New Orleans tomorrow,
Yep. Not sure what we're gonna do.
but it's going to be fantastic.
Yes. You don't have to get up at 5 a.m.
And then the next day, we're going to go see my brother and his family
Yeah.
and celebrate the 4th. So, yeah, it's all good.
Mhm.
I'll do one more vlog tomorrow to kind of wrap things up on kind of a serious note. But coming up is a very special edition of
What's that dead thing?
You Said It.
I did say it.
That's what is that thing, but that's
Oh.
close enough.
Okay. I get credit.
So, we're giving out awards. You don't want to miss the awards for those of you. Okay. Thanks for joining us with us
Oh, we've had so
during
much
the
fun.
adventure. We don't have tens of thousands of viewers, but this was so much fun to make.
Yeah.
And
Who knows? There might be more adventures of Kim and Joe along the way.
there might be.
Yeah. Who knows? We are empty nesters.
We are empty nesters.
Yes. You never know.
Kids won't know what we're doing because they don't watch our vlogs.
Yes, that's true. Yes. Hey, update. Not a one of them has contacted us.
Not one.
Not a one. No.
So, and this is going to go away. You'll
At some
see.
point.
Well, probably tonight. You'll see it in
Oh,
tomorrow's
we gotta get
vlog.
razors then.
Oh, I got razors.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
Later.
Good night.
Goodbye. Hello, everybody. It is time for one more edition, the last edition, the very special edition of the world-renowned, nationally syndicated, locally revered, What Was That Dead Thing? It's special today for a couple reasons. Number one, the trip is finished, but Number two, if you remember yesterday, I asked a question. And the question was, would we find any what?
Crocodile, alligators, gators.
Alligators. The answer to that question is yes. We found not one, but two fatalities of alligators. Not small ones. Both of them were rather large. First one I saw kind of freaked me out. It was so big. It was 5 feet, I bet. Every bit of 4.5. I bet it was
Can
5.
add the picture?
I don't know if I can add the picture. Is that against YouTube standards?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if I want to show pictures of roadkill. I might get me canceled.
Yeah.
And we're nationally
do that.
syndicated, so we don't want to risk that. Every bit of 5 feet. And the second one I saw was just as big. It was kind of weird. So yeah, 2 alligators. Also saw 4 birds. And let's see, 2 squirrels, 2 possums, and 3 armadillos, and a cat. I'll put them here. That was the day's events. So I want to spend time on the totals, and then we're going to get to some special awards. The birds overtook the raccoons today. There was no raccoons today. They pulled through in the last day, and the birds did not. So the birds ended up with 91, I believe, and the raccoons with 90. 90 raccoons in 24 days of biking. That's a lot per day. Armadillos are at 37, but you have to understand or realize we didn't see a first armadillo until we were in South Missouri. I mean, more than half the trip was done. So armadillos did not, once again, this is an annual thing with armadillos. You know the story, for those of you who've been following. Not a good record for armadillos. So yeah, so there you got the totals. I'm showing the totals, I hope, on either side of me. It's a long list. But I wanted to get to the awards, because this is the end of the trip. So we're doing special awards today. I want to make sure I get my list right. Special awards today. Several. Before I get to the awards, though, I think it's important to also point out those who have room for improvements, or maybe for those who just simply were disappointing in the realm of road safety. I mean, I think we need to hold communities accountable. I've already pointed out the armadillos, the birds, the raccoons, but I gotta say, I think one of the biggest disappointments of the year is the fish. We found 5 fish on the road. Let me say it again. 5 fish on the road. That in my mind, that's beyond any issues that any other communities have. What are fish doing trying to cross the road? So the fish community needs to really step it up next year. Figure out what is going on there, because they should not be on the roads. Biggest comeback of the trip. I thought this was worthy to be mentioned. If you remember, way back day 1, day 2, turtles got off to a terrible start. I mean, remember that, Kim? Turtles were like top of the list for the first few days. There were so many turtles. If you remember, they really struggled with overconfidence. Well, you know what? Some humble pie that can help you out sometimes. And maybe they kind of dialed back a little bit on their ego and they decided to play it a little bit more safe. So turtles ended up only with 22 for the trip, but they were high in number the first few days. So they get the biggest comeback of the trip. Most improved of the year. Most improved of the year goes to the rabbit. I would have thought that at the beginning of the trip that the rabbit would be up there. Maybe not the raccoon, but the rabbit would be up there. No. I think we found 4 rabbits. Yeah, 4 rabbits. Fish outnumbered rabbits. Never would have believed it. So congratulations. Round of applause for the rabbit.
Yay, rabbit!
Yep, they pulled through. Their safety standards, their safety consciousness is high up there.
Mm-hmm.
Good for the rabbit. All right. Third award, the biggest award, the Federation for Road Safety MVP. Now we know there's a lot of communities that could win this. Groundhogs only found one. That's pretty impressive. Mice, foxes, possibility. But here's the thing. There was one person on the road every single day of the whole trip, and not one fatality. What do we say? What do we say is the most important stat at the end of the day? 0 bicyclists. So, the MVP goes to, you guessed it, me. What are you doing, Mitch? Stop! Mitch, no! You weren't ever on the bicycle. Stop biting me! You were never on the bicycle. Don't bite me there! You were never on the bicycle. You were in the van the whole time. Stop! You don't get MVP. No! You know what? You're done. Oh my gosh. Little rat?
River otter.
Kim, don't start on me. That is a rat. He is now forevermore a rat.
He's a river otter.
He bit me.
He couldn't use his words.
I get the MVP. I don't care what he says. He can just stay here in the hotel. Forever and ever. Anyway. Gotta calm down because we got another important award. Now, he can sulk. Sit over there. Lifetime Achievement Award. We don't hand these out every year. Very rarely do we hand out a Lifetime Achievement Award. But we're going to give one. And I mentioned them a little bit early in the trip. I mentioned them a couple more times. But year after year after year after year, we never see this fatality. We never see, what is it, Kim?
Those.
A hippo. Hippos consistently are not being found along the roadways. So, we are giving out the Lifetime Achievement Award to the hippo community for their excellent, beyond excellent standards for road safety. So, I know people are already calling in to congratulate the hippo.
They are.
So those are our awards for this year. If you remember to join us next year, that'd be great. Don't know if I'll be doing this again, but it was certainly fun, and I hope you enjoyed the adventure along with all the other communities within the wildlife arena. All right, 0 bicyclists, and yes, Mitch, 0 river otters. I get it.
Just finishing this vlog.